In which year was the new education policy approved by Parliament? New education policy approved by Parliament in 1986. The government policy on education regards education as a unique investment. As per the National Policy on Education 1986, different aspects of education will be reviewed every 10 years to provide opportunities to students to be productive and self-reliant. The NPE 1986 recommended work experience, which Educational Commission recommended Operation Blackboard, that is National Policy on Education. The National Policy on Education was revised in the year 1992. The Central Advisory Board of Education was set up in the year 1935. Operation Blackboard is a scheme launched to promote basic education. Basic education in Operation Blackboard is a scheme launched to promote basic education in rural areas. A district primary education program DPEP lays special emphasis on primary education development. According to the National Policy on Education 1986, in which language can the state government introduce their own syllabi, that is mother tongue. Next is the Kothari Commission. Indian Education Commission was established in the year 1964. In which year did the Kothari Commission present its report? That is 1966. The other name of the Secondary Education Commission is Mudaliar Commission. On who was the chairman of Kothari Commission? Chairman of Kothari Commission 1964 is Dr. D.S. Kothari. According to the Kothari Commission, which is the integral part of education, that is work experience. What recommendation did the Kothari Commission make on science education? That is both B and C. It should become a part of school education. It should become a part of all courses in universities. In which year was the new education policy approved by Parliament? That is 1986. The government policy on education regards education as a unique expenditure of investment. The Kothari Commission recommended all of this: education productivity, social and national integration, social, moral and spiritual values. Explanation: the Kothari Commission recommended education and productivity, social and national integration, and social, moral and spiritual values. Classes on religious studies is for those both 1 and 2 who belongs to minorities, who belongs to majorities. In which year was the commission set up to discuss religious education? That is 1959. As per the National Policy on Education 1986, the three language formula for Punjab is Punjabi, Hindi and English. The essence of role of education under the new government policy on education is education for all purpose. The preparation and telecast of educational program on television is the responsibility of UGC. In in order to give the rural areas the benefit of trained and educated youth, the government policy is to reduce rural urban disparities. According to the National Policy of Education 1986, no student should be fail at the primary stage. The main objective of National Policy on Education was ABC, uniform syllabus in all high schools of India.